Good morning, students. Today we are going to start first chapter of geography with the title of book India, People and Economy. And today we will discuss the first chapter of this book, population. You know well, population is a very important component of a nation because it is the human resource that helps in development of a nation. It was a time when population in countries like India and China were considered a liability, but now it has turned into a very important asset for a nation. In 2011, the population of India was 1,210 million, while at present it is approximately 1.3 billion. The population, this population is larger than total population of North America, South America, and Australia. So it was considered a big liability for a nation. Now we discuss about special distribution. Special distribution means local distribution. In the distribution of population in India is highly uneven. Means some parts of the nation are highly populated while other parts are less populated. The areas like West Bengal are very highly populated. Kerala also has high density of population. In same way, Uttar Pradesh is the highest populated state of India, followed by Maharashtra, Bihar, and West Bengal. Now, if you study this map of India, you will find the density of population in India. You will find in West Bengal, Bihar, and the northern plain, especially in Uttar Pradesh. The density of population is very high. In same way, in south, you will see Kerala is highly populated state in India. Now, you can say 75% or three-fourth population of India lives in 11 states. These states are Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Bihar, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Karnataka, and Gujarat. These are the states where population is very high. Now we will discuss factors affecting distribution of population. Why these areas are highly populated. We divide these factors in various categories. First, we will discuss about geographical factors. In plain areas, the population density is found always high because plains are suitable for the agriculture activities. Transportation is highly developed in such areas. So people do not need to make much efforts for their livelihood. And that is the main reason the plains are always highly populated. And you have studied in your history book and in geography also that early settlements developed in plain areas, especially near river valleys. In desert area and mountainous area, the population density is not high because desert area there is deficiency of water. Agriculture activities are not done in those areas. So the life of people is very difficult in these areas. So density of population is very low in such areas. That is the reason the western part of Rajasthan has very less density of population. Mountains. Mountains also affect the density of population because mountain these are the hilly areas and life there is also difficult. Agriculture work cannot be done properly, though there is much water available. The rivers rise in mountains areas. So we have irrigation facilities, but land is very hard. So agriculture cannot be done there. Secondly, transportation is also not developed there. So mountains are not much populated. In plateau area, these areas are moderate populated. These areas are moderate populated. Though land is hard there, but wherever the black soil is found, agriculture work is done in efficiency. It means agriculture is highly developed there. The other factors that affect are irrigation, minerals, and energy. If irrigation is developed, you see, in plain areas, irrigation facilities are much available. So, irrigation is available. That is the main reason the northern plain of India is highly populated. If some area has much minerals, so the mining activity develop there, and that is the reason people from near and far try to settle there because there is opportunity of jobs there. So such areas also have either moderate population or high population. The same thing can be said about energy also. The next part is socio-economic and historical factors. In this, we count agriculture, human settlement, transport, industrialization, and urbanization, etc. Agriculture. Wherever the agriculture is highly developed, the people prefer to settle there. And that is directly connected with human settlement because agriculture is developed. So, most of the people, or many people, a number of people, like to settle in such areas. And transport and industrialization also develop transport and industrialization also play important role in deciding the human settlement and other activities, because if the transport is available easily there, so people can migrate from one place to another place. Secondly, the produce that can also be transported from one area to another area, and this is the factor that helps in the development of industrialization. As the people prefer to settle or live in such areas, so urbanization also develop there. Metro cities also play very important role regarding this factor because in metro cities the economic activities are highly developed, and that's the reason people prefer to settle in such areas. This is the reason Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Chennai, like these cities, metro cities, are highly populated because people get more opportunities for economic activities there. And this is the reason the people live there, and this is the reason also of high concentration of population there. Now, density of population. First, you should know what is the density of population. Density of population means average how many people in a unit area. Unit area means how do we measure it? Suppose how many people live in 1 square kilometer. This is called density of population. So, if we divide the total population of a particular unit with the area of that unit, this is called the definition of density of population. If you divide the total population of India by total area of India, you will find the average density of population in India. And same thing can be done with state or the world also. This definition helps us in better understanding and planning, because if we know the number of people living in a unit area, we can plan for them, because we have to plan according to the number residing there. In 2011, the average density of population in India was 384 person per square kilometer, while in 1951 it was only 117, and in 2001 it was 200. But in the last 3 decades of 20th century, the population increased rapidly, so the density of population also increased. Now we see the density of population or distribution of population according to states. We have earlier studied that distribution of population in India is uneven. Some parts like Kerala, West Bengal are highly populated, while Rajasthan and Arunachal Pradesh, such states are less populated. You can see on the screen, Arunachal Pradesh has only density of 17 person per square kilometer, while in Delhi it is 11,297. It indicates how much variation is found in the distribution of population. North India, because of plain area, this area is highly populated. In Bihar, the distribution of population or density of population is 1102, and West Bengal, that is 1029, and Uttar Pradesh has 828 person per square kilometer. This cannot be called a lower distribution of population. It is high. These states are highly populated areas. Now, growth of population. What do you mean by growth of population? We will try to make definition of it. Growth of it means how much growth was noted in population than the previous period. Now, period, normally we calculate the growth within 10 years. It means during last decade, how much growth we noticed in the increasing of population. Suppose in your previous slide you saw the density of population in 2001 it was 200, and in 2011 384. It means there was increase in population. So the change or growth in population is counted in every 10 years. Can you guess when this work was started? You note down it and soon I will tell you. I stop here so that you may be able to remind when this work was first done in India and by whom. Now you check. First time population of India was counted in 1881, and the person who planned for this was then Viceroy in India, Lord Ripon. Ripon, Lord Ripon. Growth rate in 2011 in India was 1.64, while in 1999 it was 2.15. After every 5 years, after every 35 years, the population of India gets double. After every 35 years, the point to be noted, in every 35 year, and this increase is equal to the total population of Australia. It means in every 35 years, we add New Australia. Every year we add population of Australia in our India's population. Now you see the formula to calculate the growth rate: P2 minus P1 divided by P1 into 100. P2 stands for population of the present year, and P1 that stands for population of the base year. It means 10 years before, and divided by P1. It means this will be divided by P1 and it will be multiplied by 100, and thus you will come to know about decadal growth rate. It means in 10 years how much growth was noticed in population of the nation. Now you see map. The various areas have been shown growth of population from 2001 to 2011. Now you study and try to notice how much populated these areas are, where the growth rate is very low and where the growth rate is very high. Now, regional variation in growth. Though you may find some mistakes in senses or spelling, but I hope you will be able to understand this. States like Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu in south, where average growth rate 20%. It is lowest in Kerala, 9.4. Why Kerala has less growth rate? Because of the development of education system there. People in Kerala have paid much attention towards their health, and they know well the importance of controlling the population. West and northwest areas like Rajasthan, Gujarat, Punjab and Haryana have growth rate equivalent to 20 to 25%, while all union territories have low growth rate. Now, I hope you will understand it and try to evaluate what you have studied. So, I have already requested you all to download ePathshala app from the Play Store, and you can download the books, your textbooks from this store. And these books do not occupy much space in your device, either it is phone or iPad or laptop. These books do not occupy much space, and try to revise this chapter. In the end of this chapter, I will give you some exercise so that you may be able to prepare your notes. Thank you and see you again. Thank you.